Yeah, good afternoon to everyone and all. Welcome to Vcube Software Solutions for the 15-day AIML internship program. Today is day 3. Before going to start today's session, I will speak about 2 to 3 minutes how this internship will happen in the coming days. Okay. If you want to do very good internship in artificial intelligence and machine learning, first of all, you should have a vehicle that is called as Python. In Python, if you want to do any project, మీరు ఒక ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదైనా పైథాన్ లో చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ మీకు డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్స్ కావాలి. ఓకే, యూ నీడ్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్స్ లైక్ స్ట్రింగ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, లిస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, ట్రిపుల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, dictionary, and set. Generally, these things are called as data structures, including comprehensions. Okay. Along with the data structures, if you have the basic knowledge of databases, okay, these things are basic requirements. These requirements, we will start building data analysis applications like NumPy and Pandas, or machine learning applications like regression analysis, classification, clustering, deep learning, and generative AI applications. So, మీరందరూ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ అండ్ మెషిన్ లెర్నింగ్ లో రియలిస్టిక్ కేస్ స్టడీస్ చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ ఫ్యూ డేస్, ఎస్టర్డే ఐ హావ్ డిస్కస్డ్ అబౌట్ స్ట్రింగ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్. ఈ రోజు నేను లిస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అండ్ ట్యూపుల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాను విత్ రియలిస్టిక్ కేస్ స్టడీస్. టుమారో I will be discussing about dictionary object and set object. Day of tomorrow, I will discuss about databases such as Oracle or SQLite, like XML databases, JSON databases, PDF databases, and these things are very much, once we have this knowledge, we can write any kind of ML and data science applications. So it is my request, everyone, listen the case studies, what we are discussing in the online, and ask a number of questions. We, as a faculty of Vcube, we will answer you all your queries on the prompt. Okay, and most of the people are asking the programs and information that we will be shared after the 18th day exam. Okay, so with your permission, today I will be discussing about very important data structures called as list and tuple. Then I will go for case studies. Is it okay for all of you? Hello? Andariki vinipistundamma? Am I audible to everyone? And my screen is okay for all of you? So with your, yeah, thank you very much for one and all, amma. Thank you very much for your responses. So first of all, I will be discussing about list object and tuple object. Then I will go for case studies in both list object as well as tuple object. Okay, Nama? Andaru ala jagattaga vinandi and meer enni questions ani adagandi, I will be nenu anni question ki answer chestanu. Okay, Nama? So welcome to day 3 of 15-day internship. Okay. Now, first of all, I will discuss about list features. Okay. List is a data structure. It can hold any kind of data. Ante list object lo I can store integer, I can store float, I can store string, we can store any type. Okay, including boolean as well as non-data types. So list data structure ne emantam ante heterogeneous data structure antam. Heterogeneous ante entante we can store any kind of data. We can store any kind of data in the list object. Okay. The first point is list is a data structure. It can hold any kind of data. దీన్నే ఈ రోజుల్లో మనం ఏమంటున్నాము, హెట్రోజెనస్ అంటున్నాం. దాని అర్థం ఏంటి, మీరు ఎటువంటి డేటా టైప్ నన్నా లిస్ట్ లో స్టోర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకేనా? నౌ the second point of list is called as very important point is mutable. The meaning of mutability is can be changed. Ante we can add the data at any time, we can update the data at any time, and I can delete the data at any time. Okay, Nama? Ante we can do insertion, we can do updation, we can do deletion on any time. Okay, and Third point is list is a container that is hold as a ordered sequence of elements. ఓకే, నిన్న మీకు చెప్పినప్పుడు 4 రకాల డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్స్ చెప్పాను. సీక్వెన్సెస్ ఆర్ 4 types. First one is range function, second one is string object, third one is list object, and the fourth one is tuple object. ఓకే, ఈ 4 ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ కూడా సీక్వెన్షియల్ గా స్టోర్ అవుతాయి అన్నమాట. ఓకేనమ్మా. అండ్ in order to create a list object in the Python, we have to use double square brackets. Is it okay for all of you? Now, if you have any questions, you can ask me at any time. I will be happy to respond to you. Okay, Nama? Now, in order to create a list object, first of all, we should use open square brackets and we should end with closed square brackets, where we can store 100 is an integer, Python is a string, P is a string, 2000.55 is a float, and 2 is a boolean. Ante మనం ఎటువంటి డేటా టైప్ నైనా సరే లిస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ లో స్టోర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, అండ్ నౌ 100 ఈజ్ ఏ ఎలిమెంట్, Python is an element. In list object, the values are called as either elements or items. Okay, now ఇందులో నేను ఈ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ని యాక్సెస్ చేయాలంటే I will use indexes. So the first element is index is always starts with 0. Is it okay? Then, now, first few minutes, we will discuss about how to access the string element. Today, I have discussed about the rules. Now, I will go forward. String can be accessed in both forward direction. Forward direction means reading the data from left to right, where I have discussed that yesterday, 0 to -1. If you want to read the data from backward direction, like Urdu people will read their data from right to left. Okay. And the rule is -1 to -n. So if you ask me to indexing of this data 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is nothing but forward indexing. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. These are called as backward indexing. I will repeat once again, Amma. Okay, na? Arshu, I will be repeating once again. Okay, Amma? See here. Now, నేను లిస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ని డేటా రీడ్ చేయాలంటే, లిస్ట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని డేటా రీడ్ చేయాలంటే ఇండెక్సింగ్ టెక్నిక్ వాడాలి కదా. అదే ఫార్వర్డ్ ఇండెక్సింగ్ ఒకటి, బ్యాక్వర్డ్ ఇండెక్సింగ్ ఒకటి. ఫార్వర్డ్ ఇండెక్సింగ్ అంటే లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్, బ్యాక్వర్డ్ ఇండెక్సింగ్ అంటే రైట్ టు లెఫ్ట్ అనమాట. ఓకేనమ్మా. సో వెన్ ఎవర్ నేను లెఫ్ట్ నుంచి రైట్ రీడ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇండెక్స్ ఎప్పుడు 0తో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ 0 రిఫర్స్ టు 100, లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ 1 రిఫర్స్ టు Python, and list of 4 refers to true. Is it okay for all of you? Now, if I want to access list of 5, there is no data here, so it will generate index error. In the same way, if I want to read the data from right to left, list of index of -1 refers to true. List index of -2, 2000.55. List index of -5 is 100. Okay for all of you? Now, if I want to access list index of -6, it is an error. These two will generate index error. Is it okay for all of you, Amma? Any questions? Any questions in this? Now, I will ask one question. Can you please respond to me? So, what is a Python list? The above answers. Can you please respond with your answers? I will wait for 30 seconds. Yeah, how to the data will change. I'll discuss in 2 minutes, Amma. About list mutability, I will discuss in 2 minutes. Yes, very good, Amma. Very good. All the people are giving correct answers. Okay, all the people are giving correct answer. This is not a list, is not immutable. A list is a ordered collection of mutable objects. This is absolutely correct. Very good, Amma. All the people has given correct answers. I will be thankful to you. Very good. Okay. Now, what is the default index of Python list? Can anyone respond? I will wait for 30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely correct. Now we discussed that index by default will be having 0. Very good. Okay. This is not, and this is not, and this is not. Okay. Now, whenever I wanted to add lists, now here we will use plus operation with the list. It's called as concatenation. Concatenate. Now, whenever we wanted to concatenate two lists, what we will do? The plus operation will add two lists at time. Is it okay? Now, you must be careful. Whenever you are concatenating one list object, it is a list object, but the second one is a float object. I cannot concatenate a list object with float object. It will be type error. In the same time, a list object, if you want to add with integer object, this is also gives me type error. The people, can you please respond to me? Whenever you are concatenating two lists, both must be lists. If you take second one as either float or integer, that will generate a type error. Okay, Nama? Now, star operation with list is called as replication. Now, can anyone answer me this question? List 1, star 3. Can anyone respond to me? No one is responding. So, can I tell the answer? So, what will happen? List 1 refers to 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30 will be repeated for 3 times. Is it okay for all of you? Yes. 10, 20, 30 will be repeated for 3 times. I will showcase everything in the Jupyter notebook in few minutes. Okay, Nama? First of all, let me discuss the concept. Then I will showcase in the form of Jupyter notebook. Later, I will go for case studies also. I hope everyone is following me. నేను ఫాస్ట్ గా వెళ్తున్నానా? లక్ష్మీ నారాయణ, you cannot increase the size, Amma. You cannot increase the size, Lakshmi Narayana. Okay, Nama? Yeah. నేను ఎప్పుడన్నా ఫాస్ట్ గా వెళ్తే నాకు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వండి అమ్మా. ఓకేనా? Now let us discuss about membership operations. Python supports 2 membership operations, in and not in. Both these things returns boolean. Okay. Now I am asking Python, small Python, is it available here? Yes. So this in operation returns to true. For example, if I take a capital Python, can anyone tell me the answer? Capital Python. Actually, this capital Python is not available. So this in operation returns to false. Is it okay for all of you? Yeah. Now, let me discuss about 2 to 3 minutes about water slicing. Yesterday, I had discussed about rules. Now, can you please answer me these questions? Can you please answer me this question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, everyone do slicing like this. Now, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for forward index. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. This is called as backward index. Can you please answer me? 1 colon. What is the meaning of 1 colon? Means I need to start with 1 till I will go to the end. So, fourth index will not take. So, the answer is 2, 3, 4. Everyone answered it? Yes. Now, can anyone answer me colon 1? Whenever we have the colon 1, I need to start with 0th index and go up to the 1. First index will be excluded. Okay, Nama? So, the answer for this is 1. Can anyone try this answer? X of colon -2. Yesterday, I have told you one rule. Read all data from left to right. Read all the data from left to right except -2 అన్నాను కదా, except last 2 elements అన్నమాట. ఓకేనమ్మా? Except last 2 elements. Is it okay for all of you? So can anyone tell me the answer? Except last 2. So the answer is 1, 2, 3. Yes. Most of the people are giving correct answers, but few people are giving 4, Amma. That is not the correct answer. Is it okay now? Now, can anyone tell me the answer for this? -2 colon. That means I wanted to read the data from here. So answer will become 4, 5. Yeah. Today, everyone is doing correct answers. I will be appreciate for your effort, Amma. Yeah. So with your permission, can I continue? With your permission, can I continue? Now, which of the following statements are correct about Python lists? I will wait for 2 minutes. Can anyone respond? My first point is lists can grow and shrink dynamically. Okay. And list requires explicit memory allocation. List can only contain integers. Lists are implemented with this. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Just now I told you, list is mutable. What is the meaning of mutable? Just now I told that I can add data, I can change data, and I can delete data. So can I say that this is the correct answer? Yes, everyone, most of the people are giving correct answer. Very good, Amma. Yeah. So can I continue? Yeah. So can anyone answer me this question? What happens when you try to access index out of range? I already discussed it. Can you respond to me? What is the answer? You will be saying the yes, very good, very good. Just now I said that if you try to access out of bounds, it will give me index error. Okay. First of all, I will be discussing about the data structure. Then I will go for case studies. Once if you are good enough in the list string and this dictionary, we will do very beautiful case studies, the realistic applications from the next to Friday onwards. Okay, for all of you. Can I continue, Ma? Yeah. Now, I want all the people kindly put 3-star symbols. This is very, very important point. List is mutable. What is the meaning of mutability? Yes, I can append the data, I can update the data, and I can delete the data. I will explain each and every pinpoint with an example. Okay, now, can you please look at here? Now, whenever you wanted to update the data, you have to follow the syntax. See here what I'm doing. Now I have taken the list of data where 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, fifth index. Now I wanted to change the fourth index element. See here, Amma. Here. Earlier, fourth index has a value 200. Now I wanted to upgrade this 200 with 255.55. Now what I'm doing? I am changing the list index of 4. Earlier it was 200. The 200 will be upgraded with 255.55. This is called as updating the list. See here, update or change the values of SN. What we have to do? I need to assign a value to this particular index. Is it okay? This is called as case 1. List mutability. Is it okay for all of you? Okay, Nama? This is okay for all of you? Then, now list also has another function called append function. Using this append function, I can add the data at the end of the list. See here, append is a function from list object. What it will do? It will add new elements at the end of the list. Okay. So here I wanted to add true here by using append function. This true will be added after A. This is case 2 of list mutability. Is it okay for all of you, ma? First one we have done updation. Second one we are doing appending. What is the meaning of appending? Append function always adds data at the end of the list. This is a very, very important. Okay. And you must be careful that append function always takes item as arguments. Now, always I can append one item only. Is it okay for all of you? You must be careful. In the next slide, we will discuss about another function called extend function. In the interviews, they're asking, what is the difference between append function and extend function? Is it okay for all of you? Now, is it okay? This is case number 2 of list mutability. I continue, Amma. Now, third one, whenever we wanted to delete the data, you have to use a keyword called delete. Delete is a statement is used to delete. Either you can delete one element at a time or you can delete a range of elements. Okay. Now, to delete a single element, what we will do? We will take delete, list object name, and which element to be deleted. That index we will pass as an argument within the square brackets. Okay, na? Here. Now, I am going to delete index of 5 here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After executing this, what will happen? This 300 will be deleted. It is nothing but deleting single element. For example, if I want to delete multiple elements, what we will do? We will pass two arguments. Start index to end index, we will pass. Here what I am doing? I am passing second index to fourth index. So what will happen? Second index and third index elements will be deleted. Okay. After deletion, may I repeat the yes. Extend I will discuss in 2 minutes. In the next slide, I will discuss. Don't worry. Okay, Nama? I will Saujanya will repeat once again, Nama. Okay, na? Extend still I have not discussed, Rama. Okay, na? Okay, na? Yeah. So, anyone, can you please answer me? Which of the following is true about Python lists? Okay. A, 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 B, C, D lo ఏది correct? Lists are immutable. It is wrong. Everyone know lists can contain elements of different data types. Absolutely correct. A is wrong, Amma. Lists do not support indexing. It is wrong. Lists support indexing. List must be fixed size, not. So the answer is B. Yes. Everyone has given me the B answer. So with your permission, now I wanted to discuss about, okay. Till now I had discussed about how to add the, or how to change the, how to delete the elements from a list object. So now let me discuss about how to traverse from 0th index to last index. Now it can be done either by using for loop or by using while loop. But my suggestion is in realistic applications, instead of using while loop, please prefer for loop. Okay. Because the syntax is for loop is very easier than while loop. See here what I'm doing for list one. In list one, see what will happen. Initially, do I have elements in the list object? Yes. So whenever I have elements in the list object, what will happen? In operation returns to true. Then the first element 100 will be copied to list one. Okay. So 100 will be printed. Then Python will be copied to list one. Python will be printed like that. Every time I will print only one item at a time. Is it okay? Now, shall I demonstrate whatever I have discussed till now, Ma? Shall I demonstrate whatever I have discussed till now? Yeah, please. Now let me take a Jupyter notebook and I will discuss and demonstrate each and everything. Okay, Nama? See. While demonstrating, if you have any questions, we'll be happy to respond. Okay? Yeah. Can you please tell me the font is okay for all of you? The font of the Jupyter notebook? Everyone, please tell me. All the people kindly follow me. Now, as I already told you, list object will be created with square brackets with any kind of data. Now, let me go for forward indexing. See here. Now, list index of 0, 1, 4. This is forward indexing. Now, I am accessing the data in backward indexing. Okay. Now, if I give list of 1.1, already told yesterday, we'll give value error. I'm not discussing about it. If you want, I can execute this one. See here, Amma. Now, index always must be integer. So, if I give other than integers, it will give error. Is it okay for all of you? Now, everyone please note down, it is a type error. Okay, Nama? Now, I will be adding two list elements. After adding the two list element, what is happening? The first index element, first list element and second list element will be combined. But if I try to add a list element with a integer or a float, it will be type error. Is it okay for all of you? Okay, now? Then star operation with list is called as replication. What is the meaning of replication? List one will be repeated for 3 times. Is it okay for all of you? Now let me go for membership operations. Now in my list object, I have small Python, but if I want to search for capital Python, what will happen? It will be false. Okay, now because Python is case, sir, please scroll up and explain type error. Yeah, okay, Nama. What is the name? Type error. Okay, Nama, see this one. I already told you, na, you cannot add one list object with either an integer or float. It is an error. Okay, Nama. What is the name? Varshini. Okay, Nama. You cannot add one list object with integer. So it is giving error. Okay. Now, let me discuss about a few examples with slicing. So can you give me 1 minute to take a pen? Now, let me take a pen for a few minutes. Yes, give me 1 minute. 1 minute, please. I will be taking a pen to demonstrate and discuss few things, Amma. Okay, na? So can you please tell me what is the answer for slicing 0:3? Can you tell me the answer for 0:3? 0th index to 3rd index. So the answer is 100, Python, and P. So can anyone tell me the answer for 3:5? 3:5. This is 2000.55 and true. Is it okay for all of you? Yes. Now let me execute this. Yes, everyone is correct. Now, can anyone tell me the answer for this? 5:3. Yesterday, I have discussed about rule number 4. Rule number 5. Can anyone remember the rule number 5? నిన్న ఒక మీకు స్లైసింగ్ లో రూల్స్ చెప్పాను, గుర్తున్నాయా? ఫిఫ్త్ రూల్ ఏమైనా ఫిఫ్త్ రూల్ గుర్తుందా? ఇఫ్ ఫస్ట్ ఇండెక్స్ is greater than second index. Yes. No, it is not type error, amma. It is not type error. It is not null. If first index is greater than second index, yesterday we used a string object kada. Andukane null string anu. Ippudu manam emanali empty list answer vastundi annamata. Okay na? Yes, it is empty list amma. Very good. Yes. Always should be yes. Yes, very good. Now let me run this. Yes. Now, can anyone tell me the answer for this? -1:-3. What is the answer for this? -1:-3. What will be the output? Please. Why it will become -1 is greater than -3 kada? So same rule number 5 will be applicable. So it will return empty list. People are doing mistakes, Varshini, please. Yes. Always it should be greater than. Okay, you kindly follow the rules. Okay, Nama? Yes. Can I continue? Now, so I will show you the list object. I will show you the list object. Can you please tell me -3:-1? This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Can anyone tell me the answer for this? -3 to -1. So 3 and 2000.55. Okay, na? So this will be excluded. Yes, very good. Can anyone tell me the answer for this? -3:? -3:? Waiting for you. Yes. It should start with P till end. So the answer is yes, very good. P 2000.55 and true. Is it okay for all of you? Yes. Finally, my last slicing question. Answer me. What is 1:? We'll wait for 1 minute. Yes. Answer me this 4 bits. 1:. Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. :1. Answer me. :1. :1, amma. :1 means always it starts with 0th index. See here. And yes, very good. Yes, very good. Can you please tell me the answer for this? :-1. :-1. Yes, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And -1:? -1:? Answer me that last one. -1:? Yes, 5. Absolutely correct, Amma. Absolutely correct. Today, all the people are doing very good. Very good. So keep rocking, guys. We will do a good and real-time projects from Kaggle and UCA repositories, UCA machine learning repositories. We'll do very good case studies. Keep going on. Okay, Nama? Yes. Next, I will be discussing about string mutability. First of all, I will be discussing about updating this 200, 4th index value. See here, this 200 will be updated with 255.55. It is called as updation of a list. Clear for all of you? Then I will be calling append function. Append function always add the data at the end of the list. See, 100 will be added after A. Is it okay for all of you? Yes. Please check out for 2 minutes. And let me discuss about delete keyword. If I want to delete a single element, list 3 of 5, so 300 will be deleted. Now I can also delete multiple elements, 2:4. So second index and third index elements will get deleted, which is called as deleting. Now, if anyone asks you in the interview, explain about list mutability, you have to answer updating the data, appending the data, and deleting the data. You have to discuss these 3, okay, for all of you. Then only you will get good marks. Now let me travel from here to here. And simply I'm using for loop, and whenever the sequence has elements, what will happen? In operation returns to true. Then the first element 100 will be copied to list 1. Is it okay? So I will access one element at a time, and I will give a space between them. Is it okay for all of you? Now I will ask one question. Can anyone respond, Amma? Dinik naku evarana answer cheptara? Ee question ki evarana answer cheptara? I will be waiting for you. I will be waiting for you. If anyone answered correctly, I'm waiting. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ కి ఎవరైనా ఆన్సర్ చెప్తారా? Yes, very good, very good. Who is this? Krishna, Amula, Sai Kishore. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Because when there is no data in the list object, yes, when there is no data in the list object, we will never enter into the for loop. So the answer is end. Very good. Most of the people are doing very good business. Yes, absolutely good. Very good. Now you also need about nested list. What is the meaning of nested list? Nested list means list within a list. Okay, Nama? Now, shall I call this 200, 300 as a nested list? Yes. Okay, na? Yes. We'll do some exercises with nested list in few minutes. Okay. Now, with your permission, this is called as list mutability. Now, in next few minutes, I will discuss about few more functions. Then we'll go to Jupyter Notebook. Okay, Nama? Yes. Now, I want everyone, please note down some important points, very, very important points, Amma, please. Now, because a list is mutable, so many functions are there to add the data. This is the list object. Now, I can use insert function. Now, whenever I use append function, what is the drawback? The append function always adding the data at the end of the list. Okay? Kindly respond to me. If your responses are tonics for us. Okay. Now, whenever you use append function, always there at the end of the list. But if I want to add the data at the beginning of a list, what to do? I have a function called insert. Yes. Insert is a function which inserts an element given index. See the syntax of this? Insert is a function. This element will be inserted at this index. Clear for all of you? Now, using insert function, we are inserting the data at any location. I hope the insert function is okay. Then somebody is asking some question. Sir, can you explain extend function? Yes, I will be explaining. Look at here. Now, the difference between append and extend is both functions, please note down. Both functions, very, very important function. Both functions are used to add data at the end of the list. Data at the end of the list. Okay. You must be careful about this. Extend function and append function are used to add the data at the end of the list. But now observe carefully. Append function always takes item as argument. Okay. Item as argument. But extend function always takes list as argument. List as argument. So what we can infer from this? Using append function, I can add one element only. But using extend function, I can add multiple elements. That is the difference between them. Okay. Now, I will be happy if you ask any questions, Sama. Sir, example, please insert. Yes. Look at here. I'll discuss here. Please look at here. Now, please look at here. I am inserting true at sixth index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I am going to insert at the sixth index. Till it is valid, Amma. See here. Sixth is the location. I'm inserting here. Okay. This is an example. I hope, is it okay? Is it okay for everyone? Yeah. Any more questions, Amma? Now, with your permission, can I discuss and more exercises regarding append function and extend function? You must be careful. I'll discuss so many exercises. Yeah, very good, very good. I'll show you. Please give me 2 minutes, Varshini. Now I will be showing the beautiful exercises in 2 minutes. I will be answering your queries. See here, everyone. Please look at here. Now you must be careful. See here. Here. Now I will be inserting 1500.50 at fifth index. So 1500.50 will be added after 200. This is okay for all of you? I am inserting none at second index. So it will be added at after Python. See here. Now I will be adding true at 100th index. See here. Actually, there is no index. There is no 100 index. Lakapoina. It will add at the end of the list. It is not an error. Varshini, Am I clear, Amma? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Now, I will be discussing 5 minutes. I want all the people, please listen carefully and ask me the questions. So, just now I told you, na, append function always takes one element. So, always 100 will be added after A. Now if I append a string, it will be added after 50.8. Is it okay for all of you? Now, append function is used to add one element at a time. Now, see here, this is case 1. Up to here, whatever I have discussed is called as case 1. But now, append function, I will be adding a list object. Please, everyone note down one note point, please. Whenever we are appending list object, it will be added as a nested list. It will be added as a nested list. Added as nested list. Okay. Now, whatever the list I have taken, it will be added as a nested list. See here what is happening. A will be added as nested list. Everyone got it? Everyone understood, Amma? Okay, now? Now, anyone respond what will be the output of here? A comma 200 will be added as a nested list. Is it okay for all of you? Now, I will wait for 1 minute. I hope append function is okay for all of you. Session is recording. Session will be recorded, Amma. No issue. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Okay? Yes. Now, let me discuss about extend function with the list object. So, 200 will be added as a normal list. But you must be careful. Whenever I'm extending as a string, every character will be exploded. This is the difference between insert function, append function, and extend functions. Is it okay for all of you? Now, I already told about various functions to add the data, update the data, and delete the data. Now, I am eligible to start case studies. Okay. Now, look at here. I'll discuss some built-in functions. See here. Length is a built-in function which always returns the total number of elements of list object. Yeah. Please repeat. Saujanya, can you please tell me on which topic? Sir, why does string will be? It is a rule they have given, Amma. Please, Varshini. Okay. The function has been written in that way. Okay. The function has been built in that way. Okay, Nama? Varshini. Yeah. Okay. Chirumal, somebody is raising the hand. Chirumalli, can you please type it in the chat box, Amma? Chirumalli. Can you please type in the chat box? What is your question? Chirumalli. Can you please type in the chat box? I will be answering your question. Difference between insert, append, and extend. Yes, very good. We'll discuss now. This is my list object consisting of 100, Python, and 1500.75. Is it okay? Now insert function. Using insert function, I can add data at the beginning, data at the middle, data at the end. Okay, Namad? Yeah. Using insert function, I can add data at any location. Okay. Now, by using append function and extend function, generally these two functions are used to add the data at the end of the list. Clear for all of you, Saujanya? I have answered your question. Okay, Nama? We will do beautiful case studies also in few minutes. Okay? Yeah. Thank you, Amma. Now, count is a function. Look at here. Count is a function which will count the number of occurrences of this substring. Can anyone tell me how many Pythons are available? 1 and 2. So the answer is 2 here. Now, can anyone tell me list1.count of 1000? How many 1000s are there? How many 1000s are there? Most of the people, 1000 count. It is 0. Very good. Very good. Now, with your permission, can I discuss about other functions? Yes. Next, I will be discussing about another very, very important function, pop function. Please be careful with this function, Amma. Pop function is used to delete the data. Delete data from the list object. Data from list. Okay. But what is the advantage of pop function? Whatever the element which we have deleted, that will be given to the programmer. Everyone, please note down this point. Pop function, after deleting the element, the deleted element will be given to programmer. Deleted element will be given to programmer. See, this is the beautiful concept. Now, you don't pass any argument. By default, left side index will be deleted. See here, pop, I did not given any argument. So 100 will be deleted. So the deleted element will be given to the programmer. Okay, now pop of 2 means second index element will be deleted. Is it okay? This is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. P will be deleted. Is it okay? Clear for all of you? Now, whatever the data which you are deleting will be given to the programmer. Yes. Okay, Nama? I hope everyone is okay with pop. But if I want to delete the data which is not available, be careful with that. If I want to delete sixth index, but the sixth index is not there now, so it will give error. See here, what kind of error it is generating? Always you have to delete the index which is available. But if you try to delete the index which is not available, I'll explain first example. This one, see here, this one. Now look at here. Please note down some points regarding pop function. But if you don't pass any index, by default it will take 0th index. Okay, Nama? Pop function will always take 0th index. Okay, na? Clear for all of you, Nama? Yes. Here. Now let me continue. Now we are about to close the list objects. Then I have another function called remove function. See here. Now, what is the difference between pop function and remove function? It is very, very important. These two we will use in projects. Please, these two we will use in projects. But the way of deleting is different. Now, pop function, both functions are used to delete the data. Both functions are used to delete data from the list. Delete data from list. This is the first point. But pop function takes index as argument. Okay. But remove function will take element as argument. Here I will be passing element P as argument. But whenever you remove, always the first index element will be removed. Only the first P will be removed. Okay, na? Even though you have two P's, it will remove only the first P. Now, be careful with remove function. I wanted to remove Z. If the element is not available, it is going to generate a value error. Okay, na? Is it okay for all of you? Now, I will wait for 2 minutes. If you have any questions regarding what is the difference between pop function and remove function, I will be happy to respond to you. Okay. Now, what is the difference between pop and remove and deleted? I already told you, Rama. Dheeraj, na? Can I explain? Yes. Arshu, Dheeraj, I'm explaining, Rama. Okay, na? Please. Okay. Pop function. Pop is a function and remove is also a function. But delete is not a function. To delete is a keyword. Rama. Okay. Now, I will be discussing about the differences in all three. Okay, Nama, Dheeraj. That's what you asked now? Yes. Now, delete of, the syntax is delete of object. What it will do, the entire object will be deleted from memory. Entire object will be deleted from memory. Dheeraj, can you please respond, Amma? Dheeraj, you I'm explaining. Delete object, whatever the object you specified, entire object will be deleted. But pop and remove functions are removing elements only. Can we delete? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can delete 2 or more elements. I already shown you. Deletion of range of elements. Okay. S3. I already discussed about this example. Okay, please refer 5 minutes back video. I already discussed in detail. Pop and remove functions will delete elements, but we cannot remove object using pop and remove. Is it okay for all of you? That's it. Now, we will use these functions more rigorously in coming examples. Then I will be discussing about 2 to 3 functions which are used to sort the data. Okay, very, very important functions I'm discussing. Now, sort is a function which always sorts the data in ascending order. Okay. Now, what will happen when you sort it? Thus, it will sort the data in ascending order. What is the meaning of ascending order? Pop can delete range of elements. No, it is not possible. Not possible, Amma. Shiva. Pop will not be used to delete range of elements. Mama, one thing you must remember, Shiva. Pop will take only index. Okay, it will take only now. In pop that you told, if you not specify the index, it will remove the left elements. That I already discussed about it. Okay. Second test. I already told you, if you did not give any index for pop, it will remove the leftmost element. Is it okay for all of you? Leftmost element, Amma. Sorry. Wrong. I'm wrong. Rightmost element. Sorry. Yeah. Always it will remove the last. Now, please wait. If you did not pass anything by default, it is take -1. Okay, Nama? Yes, it will take -1 index. Sorry, 0. Yes. Last element, Amma. Yes, Nagadurga. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. Yes. So shall I go forward? Sort function sorts the data from lowest to smallest, and if you want to sort the data from highest to lowest, you have to pass an argument called reverse equal to true. And it will be done in descending order. Is it okay for all of you? Okay. Basically, the sort function will do lowest to highest. If I want to sort the data from highest to lowest, what to do? We will do reverse equal to true. Okay, na? Then we have another function called reverse. It will do just chronological order. It will reverse the given data. Is it okay for all of you, ma? Now, these are the various functions of list objects. Next few minutes, if you permit me, I will discuss about what is a case study. So can I tell you what is the real-time example where exactly are you going to use list object? Okay. Can I go for case study? Whatever the list object we have discussed till now, I will be discussing case study. Now, how many of you will go for shopping? How many of you will go for shopping malls? Tell me. Shopping malls. Most of the people will go to shopping malls now. Yes. Whenever we go to shopping malls, what will happen? We will go to some shops S1. Now, whenever you go to shop S1, they will give you one big bag. Na? The black color, one big bag will give you. Na? Tell me, Amma. 42nd example is a decreasing order, but 43rd example is not reversed. 42nd, 43. Let me take 42nd. 42nd is decreasing order. 42nd is decreasing order, but 43rd is not decreasing. It is a reverse function, Amma. See the function versioning. Before asking question, please check your question once again. Reverse is a function. It will always work like colon -1. Is it okay? Yes. Okay. Now, when I'm discussing about a case study, please allow me to teach more. Don't interfere in my session, Amma. Okay, na? I will be discussing case studies. Now, whenever you go to shopping mall, okay, you will go to some shops. Now, whenever you go to shops, you will buy some items now. Whatever the items you are buying, you are keeping in the bag. That is called as addition of the data into the shopping cart. Okay. Sometimes, if any item is not required, you wanted to change the items. So you can add the data, you can update the data. Sometimes while paying the bills, you may have some insufficient funds. And I will remove some elements from the bar. So we will do add, update, and delete. So if I want to create any shopping cart application, the best data structure is called as list object. Is it okay for all of you? Okay. Now, whenever you wanted to create a data structure where your data should increase and your data should shrink. At that time, you are going to use list object. Clear for all of you? And another drawback of list object is a very, very important point. When the data set is small, okay, when the data set is small, you can use list data structure to store data. But in machine learning and data science applications, always we will deal with a large amount of data. Whenever we are dealing large amount of data, instead of list object, we have to prefer dictionary. This is tomorrow's topic. Is it okay for all of you? This is tomorrow's topic. So with your permission, shall I start one case study? How to implement a small case study using list object. So the next 15 minutes, I'll discuss about case study of list object. And I'll go for tuple object. Is it okay for all of you? Now. So everyone, can you please respond to me? Shall I go for case study? Now, whenever you look at the case study, let us take a supermarket, manages large variety of products. Let us take a supermarket which manages large variety of products. And organizing this data structure is crucial. Okay. Python provides a data structure called list. It provides a simpler way to store the data, to manipulate the data, including to delete the data. So in my data structure, I will be taking product names and prices and their stocks. So I will be taking these three elements. Okay. This case study explores how Python object can be used to manage the supermarket inventory. I hope everyone understood the problem. Can you repeat it? Now I will wait for 30 seconds. If you have any questions, answer me. Yes. Yes. So shall I go forward? So everyone understood the problem. Once we understood the problem, then we are eligible to start the case study. Please repeat. I will do repeat. Now, I wanted to establish a large supermarket. Okay. I wanted to establish a large supermarket where I wanted to store the data. Okay. Now, we need to write a Python list object, store the data, and to manipulate the data. So, what data I'm using in my supermarket? I'm using some products, and every product will have some prices, and every product will have some quantity. These three I'm taking. Okay, Nama? Arati? So, this case study explores how a list object can be used to manage supermarkets. I hope understood it for everyone? Yes. Now, let us understand the problem statement. Now, what kind of operations which we are doing? Storing the data. Okay, storing the data. And track the prices of the products. Whatever the prices are there, I want to track it. And I wanted to maintain whether the stock is available or not. Okay, na? Then I am going to change. I wanted to update. Maybe yesterday and today, there will be a change in the prices. Okay. I wanted to update the prices also. Finally, I wanted to retrieve the data from the database. So I wanted to perform these operations using list object. I hope everyone understood. As a data scientist, it is your main responsibility is to understand the problem. Once you understand the problem, then you can easily track it. With your permission, please try to solve it. I'm waiting for you. Everyone is ready? Yes. So, because it is a list data structure, I have taken one data structure for products, storing the products, one data structure for storing the prices, one data structure for storing the stocks. Okay. My items consisting of milk, eggs, bread, butter, and cheese. And the prices in terms of dollars, not in rupees. Okay. Okay, na? So, first of all, I will be printing here. Hope everyone is okay. This is my data structure I wanted to store. With your permission, can I start? Yes. I have taken the data representation because I am discussing about list data structure. I have taken the three items, everything in terms of list object. I hope everyone is okay. Yes. Now, My next point is I wanted to display the items. Okay, I wanted to display the products. Okay, now. So how can I display the products? In order to display the products, I need to take two loops. Either you can take for loop or I can take while loop. Okay, for all of you. Just now I said that in Python real-time implementations, it is better not to go for while loop. Kindly choose for loop. Okay. Working with for loop is very easy comparing with while loop. So with your permission, can I take a for loop itself? Yes. Okay. Just 1 minute I'll spend what is for loop for variable name in sequence. Then colon. And I need to write some sort of statements. Can I forward this logic? Can I discuss this logic? Yeah. Now look at here. Look at here. First of all, what I'm speaking, I'm calling a function. Whenever I call this function, control will go from here to here and see here, I in range of length of products. Now, how many number of times this for loop has to work? So I need to find out length function. Length function will return total number of elements in the list object. Total number of elements in list object. Is it okay for all of you, ma? Is it okay for all of you? Now let us go up and see what is my length of the data. See here. See print. I am asking length of products. Yeah. Now, so it is 5. So my for loop will be range of 5 means it will go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it okay for all of you? This for loop will be executed for 5 times. Okay, now I want to display my stock data. See here. Now, length of the products is 5. So I will be ranging from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for all of you. Now, initially, I will be 0. Now, I will be printing products of 0. What is my products of 0th index? Products of 0th index is milk. Okay. Products of price and products of stock. See here. See here. One by one. Please see here. First of all, I will be taking 0th index of milk 2.5 and 10. Second time, X 3.5, 20. Is it okay for all of you, ma? Kindly steps for this. Here F stands for formatted string. F stands for formatted string. Here, wherever you have the product, it will be replaced with value. We'll wait for 1 minute. Any questions in this? I will wait for you. Any questions? Displaying is okay for all of you. Now, I have a shop. In my shop, I have 5 items. Okay. In my shop, I have 5 items. Now, in the next example, I wanted to update the prices. See here. Repeat again. Okay, Nama, I'll repeat once again. Look at here. Yes, I'm repeating once again, Nama. Hi, Kishore. Can you please wait for 1 minute, Nama? Now, whenever I wanted to navigate, I have 3 products now. One is a product, another products, another one is a prices, and another one is what? Quantity. Yes. Now I wanted to read all of them. In order to read all of them, either I can use for loop or I can use while loop. Okay, Namaste, Kishore. Now, for loop is very simple logic in Python. So I'm saying here for variable in range length of product. Length is a function. Just now I told. Length function returns total number of elements. Now I have total number of elements are 5. So this for loop will be executed 5 times. See here. Okay, Nama, Sai Kishore. First, it will take first product. It will read it. Sai Kishore, can you please respond, Nama? Is it okay? Sai. Yeah. Now, what is my next portion? I wanted to update the prices. My earlier price of a bread is, tell me, price is $1.5. Now, I wanted to upgrade. See here, what I wanted to earlier, bread price is $1.5. Now, I wanted to upgrade with 1.5 to $1.8. Can I do the job? For that purpose, I'm calling a function called update price. See here. Now, The product name is called as bread, and new price is called as 1.8. See here. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, see here, the $1,000,000 question is, I have to search for the products. Product name, see here, if product name bread, is it available in all products? I'm asking a condition. See here, product name, let us go up, let us go up, see here. Now, see here, let us go one by one. Any product is there with the name bread? Yes, it is there, bread. Now, I am using index function. Index is the function, just now I discussed about it. Index is the function used to search for an element. Search for an element. Okay, Nama? Now, always it returns index of an element. So, it will return index 0, 1, 2. Okay, na? So, this index will be 2. At this index 2, I will be upgrading new price. So that will be $1.8. Then I will be printing updated price. Here, please look at here. Let me clear the screen and I will run. All the people, can you please respond, Amma? Yes. See here. Earlier, my bread price is 1.5. Now, the bread price has been changed to 1.8. For that, what functions I used? First of all, I used index function. Now, index is a function which always returns index number of element. Is it okay for all of you? Then the second step I have done updation. Okay. Now I will wait for 1 minute. Can we do it? Yes, you can do it with while loop also, Nama. Yes, you can do it with while loop also. It is up to you. Is it okay for all of you? Now I am updating the prices because this is a notable. I can add the data, I can update the data, I can delete the data also. With your permission, I go for one more job. Now, I wanted to update the stock quantity. I wanted to upgrade the stock quantity. Now, let us go for milk. Let us go for milk. Milk has quantity as 10. Milk has quantity as 10. And here what I'm doing? Here. Now, I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to downgrade. Now, 5 to 10 to 5. See here, Amma, what is happening? What is happening? So, first of all, what I have to do? I need to call a function. My product name is milk. And my quantity, earlier the quantity is 10. It has to be changed to 5. Okay, Nama? So, same logic I'm using. I'm finding the milk and I will be changing. Is it okay? Stock of the index quantity. The quantity has been changed. See here what will happen? See, I wanted to upgrade. Earlier it was 10. Now I am adding +1. +5 is 10. Okay, Nama? Earlier stock is 10. Now it has been upgraded to 5. That's equal to means 5 plus 10 is 15. Is it okay for all of you? Is it okay for all of you? Now I'm waiting for another few minutes, Amma. We have done a beautiful logic. Okay, I have updated price and I have updated quantity also. Now I wanted to search for an item. See here. Now, do you have a cheese item? Go back. Do we have any cheese item here in our box? Do we have it? Yes, cheese item is there. Now I wanted to find out whether cheese item is there or not. See here. For that purpose, I'm calling a function called search function. See here. Search is a function. It will go for here. Now I'm asking product name in the products. If it is available, see here, if it is available, what I am doing here, I'm printing its index value. If the product is not available, it will go for else block and it will print product not found. Is it okay for all of you? Can you please see it? Is it okay for all of you? Now if I give any other product, XXX, see here, it will give you a product which is not available. So XXX. So what will be the answer? Now it will print not available. Okay, Nama? So I have done all the operations on list object in this case study. So I wanted to tell you the limitations of list object. What are the limitations of list object? Tell me. Using Python lists, we can store only limited amount of data. That means hundreds of elements, hundreds only. But I cannot go for thousands and lakhs of elements. If I want to store, see here, this method allows easy updation, easy retrieval, and maintenance. But drawback is for larger inventories. Okay. For multinational companies are having large amount of data, like Coca-Cola. So I cannot use list object. In that case, I should go for a data structure called dictionaries or database. This is tomorrow's topic, and this is day of tomorrow topic. Is it okay? Please kindly stand to us. We'll give a beautiful case studies to you. This is about list object. Is it okay for all of you? Yes. We have done a great case study using list object. Can you respond, Amma? Everyone is happy? Everyone is happy with this? Now, if you permit me, I wanted to take another data structure, okay, in few minutes. Can I continue? Yes, absolutely. Thanks to one and all. Now, I will continue with other data structure called as tuple. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, please. Let me start another data structure called as tuple. Very, very important. And why tuple is important, I will tell you in realistic applications. In every machine learning application, we will use tuple data structure. Okay. Everyone kindly tune to me. Listen carefully. Can I go forward? Everyone is okay with list object? Now, once if I shift my focus from list to tuple, then don't ask last topic. Okay. All the people are okay? Please. Yes. Now, let me start about tuple object. Now, tuple is a sequence of values, and we can store any kind of data. Okay. Now, I can say that list and tuple both are same. List and tuple. Both are used to store heterogeneous amount of data. Heterogeneous. What is the meaning of heterogeneous? We can store any kind of data. Now, very, very important point. Everyone note down this point. List tuple is immutable. This is the very, very important. Yes. Okay. Now, yes, very good. Different data. Tuple is immutable. Means you cannot change. No updation. You cannot add. You cannot update. And you cannot delete. These three operations you cannot perform. You cannot perform. But what is the advantage of tuple? See here. Tuples are used to create write protected data. Very, very important. Okay. Yes. Now, I have stored the data. I don't want to change any data. In that case, I will use tuple. Okay, for all of you. Now, yes, best example for tuple object is realistic case studies. Now, Google Map. Google Map. But every location, you have two variables, longitude and latitude. These values will never change. Okay. Now, if anyone asks you, what is the realistic example for tuple? You can give Google Map. Every map will tell you longitude and latitude values. These values will never change. They are called as write protected data. Is it okay for all of you? Is it okay, Rama? Then, tuples are not dynamic. Lists are dynamic, but tuples are faster than lists. Okay. Now, most of the Python functions, look at here, most of the Python functions, please note down this point. I will erase it, and I will be discussing very, very important point. Everyone, please note down, note. Okay, now? Can I go for the point? Tuples are used to create write protected data. Most of the, please note down everyone, most of Python functions store data. Most of Python functions store data in list of tuples like this. Okay. Most of Python functions are stored data in the form of list of tuples. So in machine learning and in data science application, we will use this data structure regularly. So tuples are faster, but tuples are faster than list. But lists are not. Lists are dynamic. Okay. Tuple is enclosed with parentheses. What's the difference between them? List is a mutable object and tuple is a immutable object. These two are the differences between them. Another difference is tuple can be created with square brackets. Sorry, list will be created with square brackets and tuple will be created with parentheses. Okay, I will wait for 2 minutes. Now, if you have any questions, please ask me. If you have any questions, please ask me. Then I'll go forward. Can I continue? Can I continue? Yes, no questions now. So, all the people be careful. Next 5 minutes, we will tell you the rules how to create a tuple. See here. Tuples are defined with parentheses. Thank you very much for all of you. Tuples are created with parentheses. And we can store any kind of data. Any data we can store. Okay. Contain different kinds of data. Now, you can also create empty tuple like this. But you must be careful with this point. For example, if I am storing single element, after that I should give comma. This is a rule. If you store single value tuple, comma must be given at the end of the value. Otherwise, it will be treated as integer. Okay, now tuples can be nested. Sometimes, if a tuple does not enclose in parentheses, still it is considered as tuple. I will discuss this with some examples. Can you give me 1 minute? Here. A tuple can be created with parentheses, and a tuple can also be created without parentheses. Still, this is also called as tuple. Yes, single element tuple must enclose with comma. Now, a tuple can also be created with null tuple. A tuples can be nested. See here. A tuple can be nested. Now, a tuple can also be created with a built-in function called tuple. Is it okay for all of you, ma? Now, shall I showcase with a Jupyter notebook? I'll go for case study also. Can I go for Jupyter notebook, Amma? Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, please. I'll take one case study also in tuple, like what we have discussed in the list object. Now look at here. The screen is okay for all of you. Arshu, there is no meaning for parenthesis. Parenthesis can be used to create a tuple. It cannot be asked, Arshu, this kind of simple things, please. Okay. Yes. Now, data is called as tuple. Data 2 is also called as tuple. See here, I'm asking type of data 2. It is referred as tuple. Then let me go here. A tuple can be empty tuple. A tuple can also be created with a built-in function called a tuple. Now, every single element tuple can be called as comma. See here. If I did not given comma, it is referred as integer. You got the difference between 4th and 5th, Amma? Can you please respond? You got the difference between this one and this one? Yes. Yes. Now, here, a tuple can be nested. A tuple can be nested. Now, can you please answer me this question? Can you please answer me these questions? This one, -3 colon -1. -3 colon -1. Tell me. -1, -2, -3. So the answer is x comma y. Answer is x comma y. Can anyone answer me this question? -1 colon -3. -1 colon -3. Yes. It is a empty tuple, Amma. Why people are giving x? It is empty tuple. Okay. First index is greater than second index. So can anyone answer this question? 1.1. 1.1. Error. It is a which error? It is type error. Now I will be discussing about another important topic. I will be discussing about another called packing. Please, want all the people listen carefully for unpacking. This is very, very important in example. Unpacking. Now I will be storing 10, 20, 30 in 3 variables, A, B, C. The rule is right side values has to match with the left side variables. This process is called as unpacking. Can you please note that? This is very, very important interview question. Right side values has to match left side variables. Else error. Now, can you please tell me what is the answer for this? Is A, B, C. So can anyone tell me the answer for this? Right side I have 3 values, but left side I have only 2 variables. It is an error. Which error it is? Value error. Yes, very good. Now, can anyone respond with your answer? What is the answer for this one? Can anyone respond? What is the answer this one? No, it is not an error. It will be treated as a tuple, amma. Yes. The A is 10, 20, 30. It will be treated as tuple. Now, with your permission, can I take a small case study in tuple? With your permission, can I take a small case study? Yes. Okay. Now, in this case study, what I have taken, see here, I have taken a tuple of employee IDs. IDs are always permanent. Okay. Like our Aadhaar card. In USA, it is a social security number. So I have taken a tuple data structure. Then I have taken the employees data. John Doe, engineering, 75,000. John Smith, James Smith, marketing, 65,000 salaries. Alice Johnson, HR department, 60,000. Now, this is a list object. So I can change this data because list is a mutable. But tuple is a mutable. I cannot change this. Is it okay for all of you? Now, can I go forward? Now, by using these 2 data structures, we wanted to create a new data structure. Python supports one data structure called zip function. Zip is a data structure which will be used to aggregate various kinds of objects. Now, whenever we do zip, what will happen? It will collect 101, John Doe. Here, it will combine first element from this data structure. See here how it is going to generate. See here. Let me run this. First of all, let me run this. See here. Just give me 2 minutes, then I'll go for the function. Please see here. What is happening? I am combining employee ID tuple with this one. Here, what the zip function is doing, it is combining tuple data with the list data. That is the purpose of the zip function. Is it okay for all of you? Can you please look at the logic? See here. What I am doing, I am sending employee IDs and I am also sending employee names. Now, zip function is taking both of them and it is returning employee IDs and zips. See here, I will be taking employee ID and how the list objects will be taken, list of 0, list of 1, list of 2. Is it okay for all of you? After printing, I will give line for 30 lines. Is it okay? This function is okay for all of you? Now, I wanted to upgrade. See here, I wanted to upgrade James Smith's salary. I wanted to upgrade James Smith's salary. Actually, James Smith's salary is 65,000. Now, explain about any except keyword. I will come to that. Wait for a few minutes, please. It is my humble request, Avinash. I did not discuss about it. Until discussion of the topic, you must be careful. Be listen. Okay, I am here. Let me discuss here. Okay, then I'll come back. Now, earlier, James Smith is having 65,000. Now, I wanted to upgrade it 70,000. Okay, see here. Now, I will be going to discuss about exception handling. What is the meaning of exception handling? Okay, exception handling. Actually, it is a concept from C++, Java, and Python. What is the purpose of exception handling? Okay. Now, it has some keywords like try block and except block. Okay. Now, I will write the statements. What are the statements in the try block will monitor for exceptions. Whenever any exception arises, it will jump from try block to except block, and the exception will be caught in the except block. Avinash, I am discussing here. Okay, na? Avinash, can you please look at here? Now, attempts to modify the employee ID. Now, do I have an employee ID 104? Can you please tell me? I have an employee ID 40112. I don't have 4. So, it will be error. Is it okay for all of you? 104 is not there. You wanted to update the data. So 104 is not there now. So it will be error. We have data 101, 102, 103. So you asked the data which is not available in the database. So it will be error. Is it okay, Nama? Avinash, can you please respond to me? Yes. Yeah. Since 1 hour 20 minutes, I'm discussing about these data structures. Today, I have given in detail knowledge of list object and tuple object with case studies. Now, if you have any questions, I will be happy to wait for a few minutes. Yeah. Time for you. Yeah. Please kindly ask any number of questions. Need your notes. Yeah. I will supply the notes at the end of the day. First of all, you write the exam, then we will supply the notes. Is it okay for all of you? Everyone is asking for notes. We will give the notes at the end of the day, not right now. Okay. Last 5 minutes. Rajesh Garu, can you please take over? Rajesh Garu. Yeah. Today's takeover is we have discussed in detail knowledge of list object and tuple object. Tomorrow, I wanted to discuss about another important data structures called as dictionary and set. You must be good enough in 3 data structures: list object, dictionary object, and string object. Then databases. If you are good enough in them, you can start from Friday. We are going to start machine learning set. Okay, all of you? Yeah. Screen is not available. The class is completed, Amma. Please. Shankar, the class is completed. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks to one and all for all of you. Sir, can you do PPTs and notes? That will be given at the end of the day. At the end of the last internship day. That's it. Thank you very much for joining.